good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on the call this evening and watching this on a replay if you're watching this. So, first of all, a huge congratulations for taking some time to invest into what could be your future. So, this call this evening was called about investing into your next 2 to 5 years of future financial wealth. And I don't know about you, but I genuinely believe that going through school, and the the education within the UK system, we are not taught what to do with our money. We are not taught how to invest. We're not taught how to look after it. We're not taught how to grow it. We're not taught how to make anything last. And there's a huge economy within the UK market that struggle financially for an income. And so, just going back into who I am and what I do. So, I am going to flip between things here. My name is Becky Smith. I have been in network marketing now for just over 8 years and nearly into 9 years actually. And I've always been within the product-based industry. I absolutely love it. Network marketing has always gotten me through and helped my family to survive. My If I'm honest with you, my husband had to quit his job just over 18 months to 24 months ago, to become a full-time carer for my daughter, and for our other children. And network marketing has been the only real escape that I've been able to have for a job, but also to financially support our family and be able to still earn an income whilst having the flexibility to be at all the appointments for our children, the school every single day when I've needed to be there. And so I'm very grateful for network marketing. But the product-based industry is really difficult. If you've been within product-based industries in network marketing, and some of you who are watching this, you might have been in network marketing previously or never been in network marketing. But those of you who have, the product-based industry is exhausting. It absolutely exhausts every avenue of your time, your effort, your commitment levels, and just anything that you can put into it. And for me, I'd got completely burnt out from that industry, and it was time for me to change. And therefore, I was shown this opportunity. Now, my husband had looked into trading, and I was really not interested. He'd looked into trading so that he could start to take a financial strain off of myself. But I wasn't interested. And I got on a call anyway, and I was shown more about this information. And you know what? For me, the biggest thing that I saw here was vision. I could finally see a vision for the UK market as a whole, that people could now be even more financially free without giving up too much time. They can start to get an education that can teach you not only how to look after your money, but how to make the money, look after your money, and enhance your money, so make more. And I'd never been shown a system like that before. Not something that you could do in your own time rather than taking time out of your work commitments already, or already the hours that we don't have to put into something, into having to educate ourselves into something else. And so I saw a massive vision here, and I'm going to start to show you the vision that I've seen. And I'm going to keep it on a very tight scale, and I'm trying to keep this to 30 minutes because I know time is precious and it's of the essence. And it's also 10 o'clock at night, and I just don't want to be on here too long for you all. So I am going to share my screen, and I am going to show you a couple of things. So I hope you can bear with me on it. If you have any questions, please feel free to go back to the person who obviously invited you to watch this call, send you this link, so that they can either put you in touch with me and we can have a deeper call, or you can ask them any questions that you might have as well. So we have here at B a full ecosystem, and it includes 3 different areas. So you have a full education that is going to help you how to become more financially wealthy and sturdy in your futures. Okay, anything from live streams to an actual education plan to a financial plan to absolutely everything and anything that you could want. The second part that we have is we have an affiliate side. So we do still have access to a network marketing affiliate side if you decide to switch it on, which you actually really don't have to, and you do have to decide to switch that on. But at a later date, if you're getting really good positive results and you are happy with the results that you're getting, and you decide that Joe down the road who wants to have a holiday every year but can't afford to have a holiday, you need to tell Joe about this system, and you tell Joe and Joe joins. you can get really good cash bonuses for that as well. So again, there is a compensation plan, and if you want to see more information on that, just let the person know and they'll send you the compensation plan video. And then we have our technology, and we're part of the fintech industry, financial technology, and I'm about to show you just one element of how you can earn with us here. So give me 2 seconds to share my screen. Here you will be able to see part of our crypto system. So we have Forex, crypto and stocks. Okay, Forex, there are 5 different ways that you can earn through the Forex system. Crypto, there are 7 different ways that you can earn through our crypto system. And I am going to show you one of those ways this evening. As you can see from my screen, I'm currently on AI Baskets, and I'm going to create an AI basket with you right now. I am going to be dropping some figures, so I do hope that you can keep up with me. I'm going to call this just a test because we're just testing. And it asks you for your exchange. So when you attach your broker or exchange to us, we are a non-custodial platform. So that means that you're never investing your money here with us. You are only ever investing your money with your broker or your exchange. Broker for Forex, exchange for crypto. And they act as like your bank account. So if you're putting £100 in, you would put your £100 into your exchange, and then your exchange attaches to our technology. So it's always in your control. You can withdraw it whenever you want. You can come in and out of it. You can add more whenever you want. It's all fully in the fingertips of your hands, okay? So I'm using a paper trade in Binance. The currency is USDT. And my initial capital, I'm going to say that I could put in there $500. Well, it's USDT actually. The exchange on that is roughly £350, just so that you can fully understand roughly what that conversion rate leads to. So roughly £350 for your first investment. Then you're going to go down to your asset allocation and you're going to click on presets. Now all of these here are the presets that are set up for you. Now you can create your own asset allocation if you want to, choose your own coins. Crypto is made from tons of different coins. So this one here, crypto blue chips, this has got Bitcoin in there, Ethereum, some of the top well-known probably categories of coins, I would say. Okay. You've got meme coins, AI and data coins, crypto mid-cap. There's lots of different ones and they'll all give you different results. But for the purpose of this evening, I'm going to use the crypto blue chips. On your auto buy, this means that you're going to set up that every month you're going to have a returning income going into that. So your returning amount really going to leave us 200 each month, okay, which is roughly £130 per month that you're investing into this. You're going to keep your schedule rebalancing on, and what your rebalancing does is, if you remember when we chose up here, we have got 5 different coins here: Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Sol, XRP. The amount that you're putting in is going to be split between the percentages of what you can see here. Now, as an example, if this Bitcoin one here starts to drop in value, it will sell your Bitcoin value, and say Sol is going up, it will buy more percentage of Sol. So it's rebalancing your account figures for you. So you're never losing your money. You're only ever going to be gaining. And if Bitcoin starts to go up, it will sell some of your Sol and it will then buy back into your Bitcoin. And it is continuously rebalancing hands-free for you. So we're going to keep rebalancing on. And it will rebalance every Monday. And then you're going to tick your box and you're going to click backtest. Now this back test is going to show you the potential, or it's actually going to show you what you would have earned over the last 5 years. So you can look at a semi-prediction of what the future 5 years look like. Hence why this call is 2 to 5 years. Okay. And you can see from right here, with using the assets that we used, 500 to start with, 200 every month to put in. Over the next 5 years, your growth percentage would be 70.83%, which means that everything that you've invested over 5 years, if you was to calculate that, would actually be close to £12,300. I did all the maths earlier for you. So you would have that £12,300 sat in your account, but you will also get this figure here, 21,353.47 USDT as well as a final value over that 5 years. If you was just to invest £130 per month and roughly 350 to get started. This is showing you the potential of what your future investments can look like. So bear in mind that we might not have been shown at school how to make more money, how to become more financially free. But this is showing you. This is providing you with an education through our education system, through the teachings that myself, my husband, and the rest of the team do, to show you how you can make more money with the money that you're already making. Now let me show you this. We don't always get positive results as well, so let me go back. And we're going to do the same again. We're going to create a new basket. Again, just test. USDT, again, 500. Let's keep it the same. But this time, the only thing we are going to change is we are going to change the preset. Now you can see this one here, AI and Data Pioneers. Now, how many of you would say, or who of you would say, AI has really picked up in the last 2 to 3 years? And it has. AI is now everywhere. There came a time when I would actually think that, if I'm being honest with you, we wouldn't see robots in a bloody restaurant picking up dirty trays off the tables for us, or robotic vacuums that go around your house. But AI is everywhere right now. Absolutely everywhere. I've got to be honest, when I open up my social media, I no longer know who is real, what is AI, if people are really doing that, if that shark's really biting somebody's head off. Everything is AI'd because it's growing powerfully right now. So just like Bitcoin did 7 years ago, when you could get started with Bitcoin, no one was really sure what it was doing. But look at it now. Everyone wishes they took a chunk of that and bought a Bitcoin. But you have to be in it to win it. You've got to be willing to invest. Well, now you can see what this investment can do for you. So if you was to pick these coins here, which are the AI and Data Pioneers, you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different coins that it would distribute it through. Again, adding your 200 extra each cycle, rebalancing switched on. Click to understand and run a back test. What you're going to see is the results aren't as great as the ones that are already formatted for us, those coins that are already established and wealthy. And when this comes on, you'll see that over the last 5 years, it would actually have a negative effect on your money. And it would have a negative 46.1% growth, as you can see. But what you can also see is that in 2001, there was one event that was created. Nothing in 2022, nothing in 2023. AI was just not even there. 2024, there was 46 events. 2025, there was 64 events. And in 2026, we're only halfway through the year nearly and already 30 events. So if I was to change this into the last year, you can see that changes slightly. It's a negative 22.22%. But what if I changed it to the last 6 months? And you start to see that right now we've got a 6.24% growth. And you can see on that now we're moving into the future of AI. Okay, you can now see that you could be putting money into this and getting in as early as what we did with Bitcoin. And we know that AI is about to take off. We know that AI is our future, and we're literally already investing into the AI fintech industry. And we're the first company out there to be able to do that. So when you backtest this in 2 years' time, imagine what those figures could look like. There's lots of options, guys. Lots and lots of options. So what I'm going to say now is, how many of you, or if you're sat watching this on a replay, are wondering, okay, that's brilliant, but I don't have that capital to invest right now. I'm going to show you how you can. So within our ecosystem, we have the crypto, which I've just showed you one of the ways you can earn through crypto. We also have Forex. Now with Forex, you can use a demo account, you can use a live account, or you can use a funded account. A funded account is run by a hedge firm. A hedge firm gives you a lump sum of money, so the smallest amount is normally £10,000 in an account, and you pay £78 to get access to one of those accounts. Once you've got access to that account after paying your £78, you have to pass a test. Now, a test is normally passed by trading through that account, and you're probably thinking, but my God, I don't know how to trade. Well, guess what? Neither do I. Learning to trade is many of different strategies. Different educators will have lots of different strategies, and I'm not an educator, so I can't educate you on a strategy. But we have 35 educators that are part of B, and those educators have basically invented a button. We call it a preset. And that preset, you set it up on your system literally in like 9 small clicks. And every time, how it works is there's an educator who will be looking at the charts, manually trading through the charts. But if you've got that preset set up on your system, when they're looking at the charts and they see a strategy and they click to place that trade, if you've got that educator set up as a preset, it trades for you as well. So we've bought funded accounts, okay, which you can see here. We have funded accounts, and we're trading off of £10,000 in funded accounts, okay. We have to pass that account by using our presets from our educators. So actually, technically, we don't do anything other than get your broker account, attach your broker account to our technology, which is this. Pick your preset and attach that to your broker account and leave it to do the rest of the work. One of the presets that I'm using at the minute is London Trigger, and it's run by a lady called Fran. And what I want to do is I just want to show you the last 20 indicators that she sent. So these are her indicators just here. You can see she doesn't trade gold, she trades Euro USD and GBP USD, she trades pairs. Okay, and out of the last 20 presets, you can physically see it here, she's had 3 stop losses. Some have hit TP1, some have gone on to hit TP2, which are your take profit points. But she's took profit on 17 out of 20. So we have Fran set up on our funded accounts on a 1% risk. You could do a 2% if you wanted. And on a 1% risk, these are some of the figures. And you can actually see here that on average, I mean, the top one hit TP1. The second one and the first one, they hit TP2. So there's some TP1s and there's some TP2s, and there's a stop loss on there that you can see that we hit negative. Now on average, if she does a TP2 trade, you're going to be earning roughly £100 per trade. So again, I've done some figures for you. If she was to have 3 successful trades per week, that would mean that on average, you could get £100 per trade. So 3 successful trades at £100 would be £300 at the end of the week. You times that by 4 weeks, which is an average a month, you're going to have £1,200, 1,200. Say you take 1,000 to live off, and then you've got 200 to put into your crypto AI baskets to continue your growth and your wealth into what you're going to invest. So when people say they haven't got the capital to put out, look at the potential of what you could have. Look at how much you could be getting started with. All you need to do is purchase your funded account and link it to our system and allow the system to do the work for you. And it really can be that simple. It really, really can be that simple. And I just hope that this evening, by going through some of this with you, that you can start to understand that there is a bigger future out there for all of us. We're just not necessarily shown and guided, and we have to go and find it. And this is what B has done for us. B wanted to create a company where we can make, grow, and protect our money and teach others how to do the same. And I've always been the type of person that wants to help people. And for me, I know how hard life is. I've struggled to buy food. I'm a mum of 4. I've struggled to buy food some weeks. I've been severely in debt. I've struggled to pay my council tax bill. I have struggled with debts for as long as I can remember. I literally have seen and heard of most struggles and experienced it. And for me, everyday people just like me and you deserve to be given an opportunity as well. And this is where we get to do this. We get to invest into technology that can actually help to guide us into a better financial future. I guarantee you that whoever is watching this video back, or if you're on this call, I can guarantee you now 100% there's not a single one of you that would sit there and say, my bank account is too full and I don't want any more money. There's nobody in the world that would say that to you, even Elon Musk. Everybody needs money. Money makes the world go round. It doesn't buy happiness, but it can buy you security, and it can buy you freedom, which can give you more happiness. And what we don't want is you having to be hands-on with everything all the time. So we're creating a system that means that once you're set up on this system, it's doing the hard work for you, which gives the freedom to go and live the rest of your life. And yeah, I know it can sound too good to be true, but you get to set your own controlled risks. I've showed you, Fran has stop losses. Okay, she doesn't always win, but she wins a hell of a lot more than what she loses. And so you have to just set your risks. My risks are set at 4% daily, which means that over each day, I will not lose more than 4% of an account balance in one day, and then it cuts off and it stops trading. And you can set your own controlled risks at what you're willing to risk and not risk, and you can do that in any case. Apologies. So we have 5 ways you can earn through Forex and 7 ways you can earn through crypto. We have your stocks coming soon, wow education, live sessions, optional affiliation, and the Discord that you can talk to the professionals at any time. Other than currently choking, you have to make a decision that you want more out of life. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen one more time. Give me 1 second. Let me just find this for you. Made my eyes water and everything now. Joking. What I'm going to do is I will attach on the end of this video a QR code where you can follow the results channel for more information and see the results of our team. I only ever share the results of my direct team. I don't share far and wide results. I only share the results of the people that are part of my dedicated personal team. Follow it along. If you have any questions, you can contact us through there as well. There are 4 different packages that you can get set up on, starting from as little as £150 all the way up to £1,300. The bigger the package, the better the turnaround, obviously, but you can start on a smaller package and you can upgrade to a bigger package. I don't recommend the smallest package for 150 because it's education purposes only, and obviously we're all here to make an income. So I would start with the second smallest package. And you can do ClearPay and Klarna as well. So you can do a pay in 3 method as well. So whatever tickles your fancy, literally, I'm just going to say it, excuse the pun, whatever tickles your fancy in terms of packages and what you can afford, but you can start on a smaller package and you can upgrade. If you want my personal opinion on packages, if you can't afford that top package, I would recommend starting on a premium. We started on a standard package, which was the second one up, and very quickly upgraded to premium. There was just so much technology that we needed to be part of, and within our second cycle we actually upgraded to the signature because we wanted to access the AI baskets and the crypto and all of that as well, which is your long-term investments. So if you're looking and you're wanting your next 2 to 5 years to turn into something better, if you've got a goal, if you've got a vision, whether it's a holiday, whether it's a camper van, whether it's a house, whether it's a car, whether it's a holiday, whatever that is for you, whether it's a house renovation, start investing now so you can afford that. Invest what you can, as much as you can. You can invest, you can up your monthly investment if you want to put more in. You can have more than one of those going. So if you start one, but you're starting to get more off your Forex and you want to invest more, you can set up another one later on. Just don't give up on your future because nobody's ever taught you how to do this. Be the reason that other people say, I want to give this an opportunity too, because she was brave enough to do it. Be brave enough to say yes to something that can completely change your future. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. I hope I've not been on here for too long, and I apologise for choking in the middle of that. I had a tickle in my throat that I just couldn't get rid of. Any questions you've got, by all means, go back to the person who's sending you this video. But also, what I will say as well is, if you want to have a call with me, I'm more than open to doing a one-to-one call with you. You can bring, go back to the person who introduced you. She or he will book a call with me. We'll jump on, I'll go through the system, show you in more detail. But start to think about where your growth lies, because we are doing absolutely amazing things here. We've got some incredible awards that we've already won, and it's now time to become financially free, and you're not going to do that without me.